Inside Racing is brought to you by Dunlop. Asphalt, over which many a tyre has rolled, and Dunlop engineers who've seen many a circuit. They know how hot it is on the track, especially when the race concerned is the Mini Challenge, the fast club sport series run in multiple countries. In Germany since 2004 and staged as part of other major motor racing events such as Formula One or the DTM. This year, over 20 drivers in the German Mini Challenge are racing on a total of 8 race weekends on the Hockenheimring, the Nürburgring, in Oschersleben and at Brunn in the Czech Republic. This season there are a total of 15 ranking races, with lots of pros taking part as always, plus gentleman drivers and celebrity stunners. Cora Schumacher, for instance, the wife of ex-Formula One and current DTM driver Ralf Schumacher.
Ja, ich freue mich sehr, hier zu sein.
I'm really thrilled to be here. I think I managed reasonably well, and now I'm looking to pick up lots of experience in the first race. Bringing the car home in one piece is now initially my first goal, and perhaps, if possible, even moving up a place or two. One man who over the full year has already moved up the most number of places is the driver of this yellow speedster. He's leading the 2010 championship and doing so by a long way. That also gets him the most kisses, as here from wife Sabina. Hendrik Wiet, 28, from northern Germany. Everything's going well for him this year. His Gigamot team almost always finding the ideal solution to give his little Mini the perfect setup. The cars run on uniform tyres, giving an equal chance to every driver. For each of the front-wheel drive speedsters, there are 6 new tyres each race weekend. Each team can decide for itself how they're used. That's the key factor to set up the car so that you've still got reasonable tyres even over the last 5 or 6 laps. That's actually the trick in the Mini Challenge, to set the car up in such a way that you don't put too much stress on the tyres. However, the Dunlop's a very nice docile tyre and actually works well within a very wide temperature range. Despite being put under extreme strain, race tyres have to work perfectly every weekend on every circuit, and only at the end do we see who's handled and mastered them best. It's quite simply all about who's the best driver. They've got all the same equipment, the same vehicle and the same tyres, so you naturally get to see who handles the equipment best, who's able to drive consistently, including over a full race distance, as well as those able to do a fast lap or two. You get to learn all of these things. For many, the Mini Challenge is a springboard to faster touring car championships. Yet the races also include some old hands who love the on-track competition that only a single-make championship can provide. 211 horsepower from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in under 6 seconds. That's the Mini John Cooper Works Challenge, a club sport series where things get really hot, especially when tracking and camber on the car are perfectly aligned. Tracking means how the tires are positioned on the asphalt, whether they're positioned toe in or toe out. These here are extreme examples. In reality, it's all a matter of millimeters, just 1 or 2. You wouldn't think that 1 or 2 millimeters would have much effect, but it makes a huge difference whether a tire's aligned with a toe out of 1 millimeter or 2. And with camber it's exactly the same. For fast corners taken in 3rd or 4th gear, you give the tires more camber, meaning they're at more of an angle within the wheel arch and therefore have a wider contact patch going around fast corners. Then, however, when braking or in slow corners, you have the problem that not all the tire, only the inner part, is in contact with the ground. So once again, you've got to have this precise feel for what suits the circuit best, for finding the right compromise, in fact. Who's best at finding this compromise? Who sets up their Mini the best? And who's out in front and the fastest this year? The grand finale of the German Mini Challenge takes place at the end of September at the Salzburgring. Then we'll know the champion of 2010, and they will have paved his way to this triumph, the race and tyre engineers, who so love it, this fast, hot championship. Inside Racing was brought to you by Dunlop.